Hi, I'm here today to give you an optimistic message, teaching you that through the losses in your life, you're going to become more and more content. You're going to become happier and happier. Yeah, that's true. Losses are something that we're not prepared to go through, but if you start preparing yourself for them when they do come, then it's going to be a little bit easier for you. When you lose things, you become more perseverant, you become more resilient, stronger, you become your character becomes refined, you have a better heart if you choose that path. You have to choose the path of optimism. So by the time we're born, we're always losing things. You lose your beauty, you lose your health. And if you lose your health, imagine if you were bedridden, for example, you learn many things. You learn to rely on the organs that you still have left and that are still working. You learn to be grateful to the people that are going to be taking care of you. If you go through losses, like let's say the worst loss according to science is when you lose a child. When a child dies, and you're still alive, you're gonna have to cope with that. You learn to lose financially, you lose your job, and when you lose your job, you re-educate yourself financially. You learn how to control yourself, what you need to buy, what you don't need to buy. When you lose your house, you're gonna look around and you're gonna see that you bought so much stuff that you don't really need. So every time you lose through the losses, you're always going to be learning something. You're going to be stepping up, being stronger and more content. You're going to be more and more optimistic. Are we ready for losses? Never. But let's imagine that, for example, you have an umbrella or a raincoat that you leave in the back seat of your car, and the days are always sunny. But you never even think about them, but they're there at the back of the car. This is what this message is all about. It's actually just preparing you for the losses that will come into your life. When they do come, it's like when the rain comes, the umbrella is there. So when the losses come, you're already prepared. Is it going to hurt? Yes, it's going to hurt a lot. But you're never gonna be the same. You're gonna be more and more optimistic, and through the losses, you're gonna learn to wake up in the morning, breathing, smiling, so you send a signal to your brain and to your body that this is a good day. You're gonna learn to ask yourself, what do I have for today? Okay, even though I lost so many things, you're gonna learn not to focus on the things you lost, but on the things that you have right now, or on the people that you have right now. You're gonna learn to take one day at a time. You're gonna be learning to be thankful and grateful. You're gonna be learning to rely on somebody, on Jesus Christ, on God, somebody who's divine. You're gonna learn that you have just a few control of things. You don't control things in your life so much. And I'm gonna finish this message reading 2 Corinthians 4 from verses 8 to 10, which is Apostle Paul talking. It's exactly about that. It's a very, very simple message, just 2 verses. And he says, we are hard pressed on every side, but we are never crushed. We are perplexed, astonished, but we are never in despair. We are persecuted, but not abandoned. We are struck down, but never destroyed. We always carry around in our body the death of Jesus Christ, so that the life of Jesus may also be revealed in our body. So guess what? Through the losses, there is going to be divine power in Jesus Christ, who is God himself. He's going to be right there with you like he's always been, but he's going to be teaching you, opening your eyes for greater things and for a more optimistic life, more and more. It's just your choice.